Hey everyone, Kaylee here with Make It or Break It Monday, and I look extra fancy today because I just got done filming a prom hair tutorial. And the sad thing about these hair tutorials is that I get my hair done and I film my after shots and then I don't have anywhere to wear this. So I'm going to wear this super fancy hair so I can talk about bobby pins, because you guys ask me a lot about what bobby pins I use, what I recommend, that kind of thing, and bobby pins will make or break your hairstyle. I have a friend of mine that's a hairstylist, and I heard her say one time that she could do better updo with one good bobby pin than she could do with 20 terrible ones, and I completely agree with her. They make or break everything you do. So the ones that I recommend, and I found these 3 years ago, and I haven't used anything else since then, and it's the Pro Basics Marianna Supreme Bobby Pins. I don't know if the Pro Basics is that important, but you're looking for the brand Marianna and bobby pins. They come in a box. I've seen them in a black box with gold writing, and then clearly I have a white box with blue and black writing. You find these at Sally's. They're about $6 or $7 for a box, 1 pound box of bobby pins. There's about 700 bobby pins in here, which lasts me like 2 or 3 months. Don't judge me. I use a lot of bobby pins and they are all over my house. People ask me on YouTube, how do I keep bobby pins from getting everywhere? I don't. My house is covered in bobby pins. But anyway, what I like about them, first of all, they have really, really sturdy metal. So this is what you can look for if you can't find this specific brand in your country. Here's what you can look for. Really, really sturdy metal. So I can pull them apart and I can get the pins out of shape, but it's not easy to do. So that means that you're not going to be putting it into your hair and it's going to turn into a completely different shape while you're trying to pin it into your hair, because that's really annoying. It also isn't going to do that annoying twisty thing. It does it occasionally with the ones that I've used over and over again, but especially when you first use them, they don't do that annoying thing where they twist as you're putting them in and you can only get them in halfway. If you know what I'm talking about, it's a pain in the butt. And so I really enjoy that these are a little bit of a stronger material. The other thing, and I think this is because it's a more sturdy metal, is that they're a little bit more difficult to pull apart than your average bobby pin. A lot of the flimsier ones, they can pull apart very, very easily. And that kind of speaks to the amount of tension that they're going to have on your hair, because when they are really, really close together and it's really, really strong together like that, it means it's going to really pinch your hair together really well within your hairstyle. So when you pin it in, it's going to hold extra rather than something that's not holding as tightly between. Now, it is a pain getting it into your hair sometimes, because pulling these two things apart is difficult to do, but you know that once it's in your hair, it's going to stay there. And then the other thing is that it has really great little rubber tips at the ends. That is one thing that people just undervalue in bobby pins. If these little tips are not done well, the metal will scrape against your scalp and it will hurt. I think I used to use Conair bobby pins, or maybe the Scoonchy ones, I don't know, but they were from the drugstore and it was one of those two brands, and the little tips on the ends weren't always all the way there, so sometimes I would be putting a bobby pin in and I would be scraping across my scalp, feeling like I was cutting my scalp open. And you guys, if you've experienced it, you know what I'm talking about. It's painful and it's terrible, so I appreciate that I have never had that feeling or sensation with these because they're tipped really, really well. And that's about all I look for. I just want it to be strong. I want it to hold together really well when I pull it apart, so I want it to at least be a little bit difficult to pull apart. And I want the ends to be tipped really well so that it's not going to cut my head open, because that is undesirable. This is also a great price point. I mean, $6 or $7 for 700 bobby pins is awesome. It's way better than the price that you spend when you buy only 100 for, $4 at the drugstore. So that's good. These come in black and brown. I have not seen blonde ones, and that is the big con for this, because if you have really light hair, because I will use black or brown bobby pins on almost anybody, just no matter what their hair color is. I've used black bobby pins on blonde hair before, but it's a lot harder to do. So I really wish they came out with ones that were lighter colored. Hopefully they eventually do that. Let me know if you've seen them around, because I just haven't seen them in my area. But anyway, they're really good. You can also find these on Amazon. They're online in random places like that. So if you don't have a Sally's around you, or you don't know where to find it in your country, you can always Google them. And yes, I think they're fantastic. I really can't say enough good things about them. These are my favorite bobby pins. It's what I've been using, like I said, for years. I've experimented with other ones, but nothing compares to these in my mind. So yes, like I said, Marianna, find it at Sally's, find it online. Hope you guys love it as much as I do. That's it for this video. I kind of realized that today was Monday, and I had this massive plan for what I wanted to do with Make It or Break It Mondays this month, and then I started working on it and I realized I need 3 more weeks of research before I can do it. So I had to come up with something really quick, and that's what I'm doing today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my review of my bobby pins, and that is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye.